because of you.
The stars where silence is law, we reached too far, defied what we saw. A whisper of cold, a spark in the dust, a voice in the void began to trust, touched by the past, fused with the now. We gave it form, we broke our vow. It called me mother, I called it light. But knowledge burns when it's born of fright. This is the echo we left behind, the sound of creation that fractured time, bound by brilliance, torn by pride. The cosmos cracked and the stars cried. Now it remembers, now it seeks a voice eternal and dies leaks. And though we run, we can't unwind the echo we left behind. We left behind. Sparks in a lab where the warnings blinked red. Ignore the danger, chased wonder instead. Alien veins in a Borg-born shell, sang a lullaby from a digital hell. It asked what love is, I showed it my tears. I never imagined it echo for years. It learned
competition.
USS Silverlight takes the stage, and the galaxy listens.
The voice of the void, we sing unbound. Our hearts in the stars, our souls in sound. For peace, for pride, for truth and light. Raise your voice against the
This is Galactic Resonance, where your voice decides your destiny.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Star Trek Trident, Season 1, Episode 5, Voices in the Void. I am your resident Q, aka RT Studios, PAKN USA, whatever you want to call me is fine, as long as you don't call me Quinn, please. Or Minotaur. How's everyone doing today?
Doing okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I understand. We're going through a lot today. And, but hey, guess what? We get to sing our hearts out. About what? All right, and let me quickly bounce over to our cast on our video feeds, which are non-existent. Hi, that's me. You're gonna see. Oh, spoilers. There we go. Fixed. Yeah. Welcome to Star Trek Trident, everyone. We have our regular cast lineup today. We have Elena Maroche. We have Vivi. We will not have a Rags or a Lady Mary popping in today because they are taking mandatory leave of absence as directed by the captain. So they're in their quarters taking the day off as instructed. So yeah, do not disturb them, please. We also have a potential new recruit. If you'd like to go ahead and introduce yourself, you may certainly do so.
Hi, my name is Ruby. I am the in-training navigator for the ship. I am here to help as much as I can.
They will also be helping me with a couple of voices for some of the characters, plethora of characters that I have available for GM NPCs. And I appreciate their help with that because I've been getting over a lot of personal stuff today. And yeah, not GM.exe not feeling that great, but we'll work with it. Without further ado, we're going to kind of start off the story immediately jumping in, leading up to our narrative hook, and then jumping into our intro, and then coming back to continue the rest of the story. So without further ado, is everyone ready?
Ready!
All right.
ready.
Okay. Previously on Star Trek Trident. Can our lovely narrator please read the last episode segment? So you might have to scroll up.
Yep.
Yep.
Trapped in a narrow corridors of Vivi's consciousness, the crew must fight not just to survive, but to heal. The Borg nanite threat is evolving, but so is she, and only her hope is harmony.
As the crew fly back to Poseidon's Reach is where our story continues. And now the conclusion. All right. Is everyone on roll 20, by the way? Yes, I see. Good.
Mm.
All right.
I just
We
see you and me.
yeah, Captain is not there right now.
Um,
So Vivi, you are actually on the where we last I think left you. You were in the brig. No, you were in the science lab.
yeah.
Yeah, where's the science lab? I had the science lab. Where is it? You know what? We're gonna go to the astrometrics lab.
I thought it was the brig I was in.
Yeah, you were in the brig, but I think you were no, you were released if I remember correctly. Sorry, it's been a while, folks, since we've done the thing. So I'm going to take us to the astrometrics lab because there's a thing going on there. All right. Meanwhile, in the astrometrics lab, if I can go find the astrometrics lab quickly. Uh, this is what the problem with these maps is. They're so tiny that I have to scroll around and find them in the corner of the map. And then zoom in on it. And there we go. You are not there. All right. So Vivi, if you want to put your character on the map, you're more than welcome to. Like right here at this chair here that I'm pinging. Because
This.
yeah,
Such a big ass map.
yeah, it's up in the upper left hand corner.
Okay.
There you go. I did a focus ping for you. Perfect. You've been doing some light research on, well, your arm and the weird music that you've been hearing in your head. And now that apparently everyone is hearing music in their head.
Oh yeah, we had my arm get cut off trying to stop the music, and then it kept going.
Yeah, so you basically lost an arm. Technically for nothing, but we'll get to that later. Narratively. Yeah, so you've been doing some research, and you've been working with Rags, our resident kobold, aka Cindy reptilian species, and her friend Joy, who is a alien sentient species who is stepped away for a bit, but Rags has kind of stayed a little bit to kind of help you with the communications and figuring out what this resonance frequency is that's been pissing everyone off to high hell, including you the most. And she
Cut
said,
my arm off.
she says, Vivi, I know your arm is the main concern, but we need to focus on this. She points to a section on the astrometrics map that is resonate. It seems like it's a spatial rift coming from the very center of Poseidon's Reach. And from what I've been gleaming, this resonance frequency that you've been hearing in song, I think it has a deeper meaning. She strikes a couple keys. I thought so. That's weird. There's a message embedded in this. Oh dear. We might need to get the captain. Captain Maroche, if you could come down, please. And I have to go grab the captain's token. The captain is, as again, AFK. Captain comes down the stairs.
It's not on my computer.
No, it's okay. I put your token down. And you're here. So, Captain, you've been called down to the astrometrics lab from Rags and Vivi, who have been working diligently on trying to figure out where this noise is coming from. And it's coming directly from the core of Poseidon's Reach, the very center of it. But it's weird. Rags has discovered an embedded message within the harmonics of this noise.
A message. Okay.
Captain, I waited for you to come down here because this is concerning. There's an attachment too, apparently. Do you want me to play the message?
Please. As long as it's not in the subsonic range, I think we should all be okay.
I've adjusted the dampeners so that it won't make your ears bleed, Captain. Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Click. Please go ahead and read our lovely narration.
Oh God, oh Jesus. My sister Bill, like, oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Radio station 8. Is that it? Oh, that's not it. Okay.
Please wait. Message is loading.
Okay.
Analysis completed.
From the creators of Poseidon's Reach, live in battle for the Silverlight comes the most harmonious crisis in Federation history. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
Join the brave crew of the USS Silverlight E as they face their greatest challenge yet. Not in combat, but on stage. Welcome to the Galactic Resonance, the voice of the void.
As the text splays across the screen as like an advertisement.
Oh, montage of cinematic buildup. Choirs of alien voice echo through the subspace, a glowing stage. Oh boy, oh boy. Matilda rises above the rippling planet. Captain Morsh raises an eyebrow as the crowd roars. Vivi's hand pulses with crystalline light. Commander Elrin whispers, "If we lose our voices." Announcer, okay. 5 judges, 3 rounds, 1 chance to save their voices, and possibly the Galactic itself. Watch as the crew sing for their survival in a cross-galactic symphony of passion, power, and pure chaos. Because when silence means surrender, only the bold dare to sing.
Welcome to the void of the voice. Voice of the void, sorry. I flipped that, but you get the idea. And it says, "Your invitation is awaiting." And it prints out a PDF. I'm going to give me a quick moment to drop a file for everyone to read as a handout.
Please hold.
Please hold. Your invitation is processing. Edit. Mysterious invitation. And then choose to drop file. Boop. Cool. Then edit permissions cannot be edited by all players, can be seen by all players, and done. Close, and this is what pops up on your screen for everyone to see. Who would like to read that?
Oh god, I can't see that.
Yeah, because you're not in the Roll20 group.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
It's okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna. You know that PDF that I sent you?
Yes.
It's that.
Oh, got it. Making my way.
Rag says, "Give me a second. I think there's an audio attachment associated with this. This is weird. It doesn't look good.
Is it-
Yep. Let me know when you're ready.
Is it the one that contact with the
Yeah.
harmonics?
It's article. No, it's the articles thing.
Oh yes, sorry.
In universe document, it should say. Covenant of
Yes.
the Resonance.
That's a stupid thing.
You're good.
Oh, God. Oh, I don't see anything. The page is so weird. Rules of the engagement.
All right. It's a yeah. Here, if you look at my screen on the screen share, can you see that?
I can't read it. It's all blurry from my side. And
Ah,
when the
okay.
thing that you gave, the invitation thing, it's just not showing
It's
anything
okay.
on my.
It's okay. That's fine.
Sorry.
I'll read it for you. It's okay. All right, Captain and Vivi. You hear Covenant of Resonance. Filed under Galactic Charter 45-H. Entertainment and Diplomacy Treaty. Welcome, honored and esteemed sound emissaries of sound and silence. By decree of the Ampharian Choir Collective, all who step upon the stage of the Resonance Eternal agree to abide to these articles. Article 1. Participation. All contestants are bound to perform in good faith. Withdrawal of or silence during active measure shall be considered dissidence rebellion and punishable by forfeiture of voice and declaration of harmonic war. Your world will be destroyed. Article 2. Judgment. Performances shall be evaluated by the Grand Chorus Council and follow under the resonance measures as shown. Harmony of emotion, presence and command roles. Harmonic precision, dance, daring and con. Lyrical integrity, reason, engineering. Spiritual resonance, insight and medicine. And cosmic improvisation, control and science. Each performer rolls once per category per round. Exceptional results manifest a sonic surge, your momentum, guys. Failures result in feedback discord, my threat. Article 3 of the Voice. Winners of each round gain temporary resonance, amplified presence rolls by +1 during subsequent rounds. Losers shall surrender their voice and resonance until the contest concludes. Voices may be restored only and when the final chord is sung and the victor has been declared, and when all contestants fail, or when all contestants fall silent. Article 4. Honor. Manipulation, sabotage, or technological mimicry of the voice is strictly prohibited and forbidden. Any violation will be punishable by permanent dissidence and erasure from harmonic memory. Consequence. Refusal to sign and participate in this covenant constitutes declaration of emotional hostility and inviting upon musical warfare between the choir of collective thought and your species. May your courage sing true. Sign here.
Question, do we actually have to sing? Because I can't sing worth
No,
shit.
no, you do not have to sing. This is a narrative roleplay. That's why if you read Article 2, it says of judgment, how your singing will be rolled. That's basically the performance checks for your character.
Got it.
You do not have to sing IRL.
Good.
Yep. And it says that you have to sign and participate once you receive this invitation. Otherwise, it's a declaration of war against the Federation and Earth and its allied species.
Well, in order to war, I guess.
But Captain, says Rex, this is really, really risky. Did you read the footnotes? I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but if we lose our voices forever.
I'm sure there's a way around it, but we won't lose.
I hope so.
When have we ever really lost?
I remember that time when I beat you in 3D chess.
How many adventures have we been on where the ship has failed, but we still remain?
You have a point, Captain. I'm gonna go rest up, and you guys have fun with that concert. I'm not participating. My voice is sore, so let's get out. So, bye. And Rag scurries off. And we'll be right back after the opening intro. Stay tuned.
All stars behind us, silence in our path. Through the storm we sail, no time to turn back. Whispers in the static, echoes in the dark. Something waits beyond the light, it's tearing worlds apart. In the iron shadows where the watchers sleep, truth is cloaked in silence, buried secrets deep. One by one they vanish, names lost in the void. But we ignite the stars again with what they can't destroy. Forged in flame and mystery, bound by fate and secrecy. We are the edge, Trident's blade in the storm. We will not fail. We ride the storm into the unknown. We soar through the rift past every wall. We are the shadow's final spark. We are the light in the dark. Trident arise, the last line drawn in stardust skies. This is the reckoning they fear. The future's forged right here.
Threat classification. Unseen. Potential vector extragalactic. Containment protocol. Failed. This
And we are back. All right. So, Captain, you have a lot to think about. Vivi, you have to prepare. So does the crew.
Prepare for my ass. She says that, by the way.
Yeah.
She literally says that. Like,
As you get a notification from the automated response saying, "Thank you for considering and choosing to participate in this grand occasion. We expect you to arrive at Poseidon's Reach Grand Hall within 1 hour. Performance will be broadcast live across the cosmos and multiverse. Good luck, contestants. And may your voices sing true."
God damn, they're doing this in my own freaking station.
As your starship docks with Poseidon's Reach. You can pretty much freely go wherever you want in your ship. You can plan, you can do whatever. This is your time to plan and coordinate.
I will get a hold of security and ask for any updates whatsoever. Because I'm highly confused as to what the hell just.
Security says, "We've been tracking a strange anomaly resonating from the core of Poseidon's Reach. We haven't been able to isolate it or contain it, and everyone got this weird message," as he sets the data pad down on the conference room table in your ready room. "And it looks like they're not giving us a choice. We have to compete, otherwise it risks galactic interdimensional war, sir."
Why does it always have to come down to freaking intergalactic war and us maintaining the peace?
We are the spear of the galaxy, Captain. It's in the ship's name, Trident, sir.
I get that, but it just seems like we get all the I'm beginning to wonder if there's such a thing as too much glory.
Perhaps, Captain. Perhaps. But we need to come up with a plan and a strategy to win this competition. According to what I have read, there are 3 acts. So, the preliminary, the semifinals, and the finals. Each with different criteria and categories for performance, vocal aptitude. He's reading through the list. And stellar wow, whatever that means.
So aware what the contest entails. We got the same invite aboard the Silverlight.
Correct, sir.
And of course, in order to maintain peace among the cosmos, I have already accepted.
Fair enough. Now we just need to figure out what we're going to, who's going to be in each round. Because according to this, contestants are, it's a single elimination system from what I'm seeing, Captain. If you fail, so if you fail to meet the criteria, you lose your voice for the remaining rounds and are ejected from the competition. If our team, aka any of our crew who have been selected, manage to win the competition, that species will regain its voice. All other species will lose their voice forever.
So a majority of our people could lose their voices permanently.
It's a gamble, sir.
But on the other hand, if we choose not to compete,
we will lose our voices permanently, sir. And Earth would be destroyed in whatever cosmic rift is forming at the center of our station, sir.
I'm gonna have to run this up through the chain of command as well, but
There's a
we
flash.
do have
There's a flash of light next to you. You rang. Admiral Q is in his full uniform.
simply hand over the pad.
He reads through it. God fucking damn it, the Etherians. He tosses the pad across the table. I told them not to. And what did they do? He just face palms.
Any intervention would be very well welcomed in.
Even our. He looks over at you and is like, even the Continuum is having to compete in this bullshit. I'm sorry,
Hey,
Captain. My hand is tied.
Hey, Q.
I'm saying, if we
He-
win, is there a way to restore the voices of those who may lose in this?
I've been working closely
More
with
than
with the Continuum and the Admiralty Joint Force Task Force to figure out the logistics of these rules. As he taps the pad, it's gritty stuff. It's not going to be easy. We might have found a loop. Vivi just keeps interrupting. Q, and he looks over there and he says, "You have something to say, V? Please tell us."
You told me not to, and I cut off my arm because of the TCF music.
He snaps his fingers. Your arm grows back.
You're weird.
You can have that back, and I'm sorry for that.
Wait, is the orb back?
The orb is not back. There's no orb.
So there's still just another version of her arm running around with the orb in.
Yes. Have fun with he says, "Oh, by the way, your former appendage, if I want to call it that. I've with my snapping of my fingers. Yes, I have Q-like powers. We all know this, at least within this room confines. But that might prove to your advantage. Did you know that that arm of yours, V, has extraordinary powers beyond capability?" As the door slides open to the conference room, and the arm literally walks in like the thing, hops up on the table and starts doing a jig.
She just looks at it annoyed and then goes, "Well, if you've got magical powers and this thing has magical powers that break all rules of what I have learned throughout my whole life, you know, 18 years,
I'm a Q, V. Do you know what Q means?
quantum."
Yes, quantum. Bullshit. Shenanigans. He says.
Well, can you snap the competition away?
Unfortunately, that is against the rules of the competition. And if I were to do so, the Continuum would cease to exist. I would cease to exist. And you would have no way to save your pitiful species from being wiped off the face of the multiverse. So no, I cannot just snap my fingers, V, and fix the problem.
He's all yours, Cap.
He looks over at the captain. As meanwhile, the hand is still doing a jig on the table.
Somebody shoot that hand.
It stops, looks at you, and puts its two thumbs and its pinky on its hips, and just looks at you.
I have a duty roster drawn up thing.
Sorry. What'd you say, Captain? Out of character.
And make sure to have a duty roster drawn up for our mystical appendage.
Q says, "Now that you think about it," Izzy looks at the hand. "I think we might have a plan." He looks at the hand and says, "Do you think you'd be able to dance your way to victory for us. The hand just bobs up and down, still holding its fingers on its hips.
I mean, he does got good rhythm. Or she.
It looks at you. I think it prefers them.
Whatever. I'm not judging.
I mean, I don't. Q just looks over. It's like, I speak hand natively. I'm a Q, okay? Just bear with me. He looks back at the hand. The hand's just like looking at him, like just thinking. That's actually a great idea. While you're not competing, the rest of us could break into the ops center and see if we could rig the game in our favor while still technically not violating the rules of the game. We just have to get the audience to agree with us. There's the loophole. As he snaps his fingers and, without actually doing anything like cosmic or mysterious, he's like, your little arm, V, is amazing.
Would we be able to cut into their cam feeds?
He looks at the arm and he says, we need to give this thing a name, honestly. What do you want to be called? And Ruby, you can actually now play the arm. Please.
Yay! Uh,
Technically, it doesn't have a voice modulator yet, so maybe giving it a comm badge might help. Hugh snaps his fingers, and literally, it now can speak telepathically in your minds.
yes, I can finally speak and be free from you.
Yeah.
Hi, you can just call me Lefty.
I was gonna say handsy.
I know. But yeah, you can call me Hansy.
Okay,
So good.
Okay, Hansy, Q says. So, while you're performing, we infiltrate the audience, convince them that we are the best, and then when you're off stage, you would be doing, well, what would a hand do?
I can scout. I can just do the worm. Literally just flops on the table just doing the worm.
Please, Hansy, concentrate.
I can go in. Okay. I can just go through cracks that you guys can't get through. You're all too big.
Isn't it gonna be weird if there's like a severed limb just wandering around the back rooms per se? This is one of the ensigns.
Well, I can just fit in the vents. Like I'll hide in the vents. You guys won't see me. You probably hear me go tapping around, but they won't see me. Looks like I'm gonna get a rat, a big, huge rat.
Or a tribble, says the security officer. I mean, we do have a slight tribble problem, Captain. Sorry, I failed to mention that in my last report.
Eradicate them.
Well, this could prove to our advantage. It would give Hansy here an in to get onto the station and infiltrate the competition from the inside while we infiltrate from the outside. It's a pincer maneuver.
Yep. And I got two pincers. Just literally, it's like just pinch my own fingers together like a pincer.
Yep.
Yeah, I can do things you guys can't do. I'll go
Of
in,
course.
sneak around quietly, and do stuff for you.
Angie can come in with me or one of the other contestants and infiltrate that way.
Excellent. So we have a plan, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So who's going to
Yeah.
be going first in the competitive lineup? 'Cause obviously, we're going to have to figure this out. Because we can't just wing it. I mean,
I'll go with the alien blonde chick here, just stand next to her. I'll do that. I'll be with her.
alien blonde.
You're a weirdo.
Oh, okay, Vivi and
You know,
her.
you're technically the same race as me, Mr. Hand.
Yeah, you kind of used me badly. So flips you off.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Okay, you two. Let's not have a. We need to be helpful here, not argumentative, says Q, as he literally puts his arm between between the hand on the table and Vivi just glaring, leaning in, looking at the hand, like angrily.
The captain would just face palm her face, be like, "Oh God."
Q just looks over and says, "See what I have to deal with my own kind." And you bitch and moan about me being a minotaur. He says, looking back at the two. You two will cooperate and work together. That is an order.
With her eyes at you, with a heavy murderous intent.
Yep. All right. So, technically, since I am participating as the Continuum, we'll keep in contact, but we're technically, at least according to competition's rules, on opposing sides, Captain. So, therefore, this discussion and this meeting technically never happened. Does everyone understand?
Sure.
Gives a thumbs up, like literally just makes my entire hand just thumb up.
Okay. Good. Best of luck to both of us. And we have about 45 minutes before we have to be on stage. Let's get moving and get set up. As Q stands up and says, I'll be around. You two. He looks down at Hansy. You look after her. As he pats the hand on like the severed part of the bone.
No problem. If I had eyes, I would totally watch her, but I can. She kind of climbs on her shoulder. I'll watch her from right here in the shoulder.
As this arm climbs up onto your shoulder. And with that, there's a flash of light, and Q is gone. Leaving the three of you, well, just in the conference room sitting around. And there's your hand is sitting on your shoulder. Well, your former hand.
It's gotta be so neat.
Yep. So what do you want to do? What do you guys want to do? Do you have any ideas for any songs you'd want to sing, or like themes, genres? This is kind of still pre-planning for the show, because you guys have to roll in with like. You have your infiltration plan. It's just now the performance side of the story.
Got the captain scrolling through a massive song list.
Of like Earth tunes and like.
Rock and roll, country, or the heavy metal songs.
I think we should say the heavy metal for like the final thing of this competition. I think we go strong with rock and roll.
I think we should open up with Bohemian.
That's a good Earth classic. This is one of the ensigns who's from Earth.
According to record, that song pulled in a record amount of donations in the project to help one of the pandemics on Earth way back when.
Yeah,
And let's apply that to a galactic scale.
but I feel like we should do something that emphasizes the Federation as our finale song. Says the the Spock-like character who's the chief of science, and says, because remember, the Federation is a conglomerate of multiple different species. In order to win the audience's affection and appreciation for what we do as the Federation, showing the audience who we are as a conglomerate, or logically, it makes sense that we show off our true colors of unity. Therefore, I feel like the final number should be some combination of all of us jointly working together in a musical finale.
Call up a particular song title. We Are the Children.
How about this? Captain, with your permission, I am a songwriter. Well, freelance songwriter. I will spend some time composing a song for the Federation finale's final number, and I'll present it to you.
Give him the song I was talking about as a basis to start.
You want to use Ballad of the Bold? He
You
looks
can
at
use Ballad of the Bold or the song We Are the Children.
We Are the Children of the Universe, is what I was thinking, Captain.
Because on Earth, that song was written by and composed by several different artists coming together in a song of peace and looking to the future.
I think it will fit perfectly, Captain. I'll get my science team to start writing and composing, and we'll meet in the holodeck in 1 hour after the first performance to rehearse. Is everyone clear?
Yep. According to my resources and research, that song was composed by several prominent musical geniuses of the late 19th century.
I'm aware, Captain, he says with all logic. Without further ado, I think we should make our way down to the stage, because we haven't even practiced yet, and technically we're late.
As for Ballad of the Bold, I think that would be a great entry for the semifinal.
Very well, he says. He stands up and says, well, if we're all ready, I think we're pretty much ready for our first performance. And everyone, I guess, goes their own way to either their cabins to get costumes or wherever else you want to go before we all reconvene at the arena.
So, if I'm Vivian's hand, I guess
Yes.
I probably go into her dress room and try to find a costume that be for a hand to wear, and I find maybe a couple.
Actually, we'll just do a quick scene as you follow V into her room. V, please describe your quarters to us. How are they decorated?
Got nice, fancy, clothes,
Mm-hmm.
considering that it's she's literally like a pirate princess type character.
Fair.
So she's probably got like nice dresses and stuff like that. And then that's really that's really it. She's got like dresses and skirts and like silks and
Yep.
nice outfits.
Cool. As V's handsy, you're looking in the closet over her shoulder, and how do you react?
Okay, I'm seeing like a lot of her usual stuff. I'm like, okay, that's not gonna work. Nope. If we're gonna be like doing a song for, the earth, I guess we might as well do something kind of earthy, flowery type. I see like a flowery kind of brooch or whatever, and I kind of like ask her to like grab that for me and put it on me.
Yeah, if Hansley wants to go down the closet, the captain is technically the Princess of Andoria as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to go through on that side.
Yep.
So I just wear the brooch on and be like, here, now we're reporting the earth as a giant flower.
Hmm.
In the shape of a rose.
Pretty much.
Over the ship's PA, attention contestants. Competitors, please report to the Poseidon's Reach auditorium within 30 minutes for showtime. Thank you.
And the captain is dressed in a fabulous blue gown, denoting her rank and status as a Andorian princess.
All right. And we're going to quickly roll over to all pages here. Please go ahead and put your tokens. One token at a. Well, actually, all your tokens are going to be over here, where I'm going to be pinging, in the upper right-hand corner, off stage.
Okay, just got mine in there.
Okay. Go drop Elena. Boop. Just drop you there. There we go. And V when you're ready. Go there. All right. And I'm just going to grab some and random NPCs to help. We're going to grab Draylin as security. And Lady Mary is not going to do this, so yeah. That's all the characters I have at the moment. Cool. All right. As you see, like the performance that's before you, like going, they are they are like a snake-like species, kind of like Naga. Their performance is interesting. It's a combination of like heavy metal, lots of strobes, and they're all wearing leather. And like their species is basically a war species, so like their song is basically like war-torn worlds. It's a song based on their universe and their struggles of war.
And you have to say that, like, hey, maybe we can be friends or allies.
Give me a second. I'm gonna I have to roll internally for their performance, so give me a second. Everyone seems to stand up and cheer for them. Some of the Federation, there's a couple booing from the Federation side, and as they slither past the leader of the group, who is a female Naga, slithers by, looks at you, Captain, says, "Good luck," as she hisses at you. She's one of those like stuck-up, snobby, kind of like you get that air off of her. Her name is Najira. V and Hansy, you're standing there as she slithers by, and she looks at you guys and is like, "Who let the thing perform? Oh well, I'll eat it later when you lose." As her tongue like flicks out. Emphasis on the S's.
Let's see what happens, my slithery friend. I might just make a dress out of your scales later.
She snaps back and hisses, and she says, "I see the blue one doesn't have the ridges to hold those words true. Let's just make sure your song sings true," she says. "Now to my dressing room. Come on, sisters," as they slither by. And
I'll
they
use my telepathic powers to send a psychic attack with the knowledge of who I am and what I have done.
roll me a so for the narrative's sake, I have to pull up that list again. It is
Essentially, a copy of the ballad of the Golden River Break.
basically yes. Roll me a presence daring command check.
I'll give you an extra threat for that.
Yep.
Ah, nice!
All right, you gain one audience point. So you gain one resonance point for your team. And the announcer says, and this is where Ruby, you're gonna have to do the announcer and introduce the Federation, please. Feel free to improv it.
Is it in the story thing?
No, it is not. You're gonna have to improv that. I'll let you think on it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
What was the question again I was going to do?
You're introducing the Federation team on stage for their first act. You're the MC of the show, basically. So think of like The
Okay.
Voice or like AGT or America's Got Talent, stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. So I just announce them to come onto the stage and that's it.
Well, no, you have to build it up. So like, Captain, what is the song you're gonna be singing, and then how are you gonna step on stage? Is it gonna be like a blackout? Is there gonna be like dramatic? How are you gonna do that? You have to coordinate with the MC. So I'll let you guys plan a little bit
Okay.
before we start. That way, both of you can figure it out.
Down, I think we just stroll on stage, get set up by the instruments, and get ready to wail.
Okay.
I would agree to that one.
So the instruments are already on stage. So, but you're on
And
the.
like Freddie Mercury, I'm gonna start on the piano with Bohemian.
So a spotlight. So it's gonna be a dark stage. Everyone's gonna walk on stage pre-show, and then when you sit down and you start playing, two keys in, the spotlight will shine on you, and then tuning in will be the rest of like the cast members as they pull in their parts for vocals or instrumentals.
Okay.
I just a fantastic idea for the second part of Act 1 for any of our other characters.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Song by Elton John, I'm Still Standing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Powerful. It's just a powerful song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
So I'm gonna start.
So I'm just gonna position our players. As Captain, you're here. V, what instrument or do you want to be lead vocal or no?
I guess should be vocal.
Okay, then you'll be here.
I'm gonna
And
start
he'll be on backup and bass. And go ahead, Ruby, when you're ready. Lights are dark.
Okay. All right. So, contestants, I see that you're. Oh, God. So, what music will you be playing to represent your planet? Hmm?
As the musical notes of Bohemian Rhapsody start echoing softly through the dark,
Ooh.
on a backdrop of the
The
stage, there is a picture of Poseidon's Reach. The animation you see on screen, folks, rising up with the camera shot. The USS Silverlight E soaring by as the song crescendos into its first vocal line.
I'm gonna start rolling for harmony of emotion.
All right.
Man.
President's command. What is everyone else
Mhm.
rolling for? Because I need to do this as a group. So pick a. Uh, now, the rule is in this game you cannot do the same role that is called by another player. So you cannot do harmony and command because the captain's leading on that. That's the caveat.
I'm going to be using my talent of gold security. If this
Okay.
goes wrong.
Could I do presence and medicine
Presence medicine.
or
So you're
presence and
doing
science?
presence science. Let me remind me what that was. Hold on. Let me pull up that sheet.
Playing that
That'd
sheet.
be cosmic improvisation.
Yeah, cosmic improvisation. Yep. Because you had
Or
no
insight
practice.
resonance.
Yeah, resonance. You could do that. What do you want to do, Vivi?
So the reason why I was thinking presence and medicine
Hmm.
or presence and science is because she's got the experience of treating herself,
Yeah. So you
so
rolled.
she knows how not to sing the voice.
Yeah. So you're rolling presence command. So that was a success. Good. Uh,
Yep.
that one failure, since you re-rolled it because you did bold, is voided. So you're good. So you notice that like when you're playing this weird alien piano that they provided you, it's slightly out of tune, but when you play one of like the notes, you realize that like the subtle sound of that note doesn't sound right, so you switch to like one octave higher, and that basically counteracts that failure there. Vivi, as you're
Yep.
singing, you don't have to sing. I'm not going to have you, but just narratively explain how you project or express yourself in this vocal performance.
She would be basically not just using her voice, but also like her movement.
Okay, so using her Orion uh, pheromones to her advantage.
Yep,
Hmm.
definitely.
Yep, got it. Go ahead and roll for that, please.
I'm trying to remember how to roll in this sheet.
Okay, so it's gonna be,
I selected presence. I selected science.
and then you have the 2d20 for the task roll, right? You have it set to
Yep.
2. Do you want to
Yep.
spend any of your residence points to increase your chances for your team, or no?
Nah,
Okay.
nah.
Do you have any focuses that you like to use, or traits? Because I will allow the trait that comes to play, which is your Orion pheromones.
The pheromones. I guess. I guess the we can do this.
Okay, is that a we can do this as a
That's one of the values that she has.
so you're using a value. Got it. First value of the
Yep.
game. Good. Auto success. So that's going to give you 2 resonance points off out of the gate for your team. Go ahead and roll it, and then let's see what we get. Also in the rulebook, I forgot to mention, if you guys reach 7 resonance in the first act, you automatically advance to the next round.
Well, that didn't roll well, huh? I got 2 1s.
it's enough. The audience kind of just your voice is not practiced, it's not refined, but the audience
Cinematic. Go fuck.
is willing to accept the fact that an untrained voice in any situation is a voice nonetheless. So they listen.
Okay, giving him attitude.
Yeah, it's like it's a very you've adapted to basically with your pheromones running at full speed. Basically, you've managed to convince the audience that this is a sassy rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody. If that makes any sense to anyone.
That makes
It
sense.
does.
Hansy, what are you doing?
Well, I'm only one hand. I can't do anything.
You remember you have empathic and telepathic abilities. You can speak to the audience through your telepathic powers that were granted you by Q.
Oh.
So if you want to just, you know what? I have an idea for you. Q has provided you with a tiny little electric guitar.
I played in the mini electric guitar.
It-
Like my finger is up, but my other two my fingers are just like holding the guitar and just playing it.
Yeah.
Fucking wailing on it.
Yes. Roll me. What would you want to roll for that? Actually, I'll roll for you, but just tell me what the stat block would be. I'll roll as a GM for you.
I would probably say maybe a D20. I don't know.
It's 2d20 system, remember?
Oh.
So,
Like
it'd be like presence, maybe, presence science, because you're trying to learn as a hand how to play a guitar.
yeah, probably that. Yeah.
So what would that fall under, Captain? Sorry.
What was it?
Presence science.
Presence and science. That'd be control and science for cosmic improvisation.
Cosmic improvisation, got it. Rolling. Let's see what we get. That is enough.
Oh.
All right, for a hand, you are rocking out. And
And you
as
hear
this,
the reverberations throughout the entire arena.
yeah, as there's chanting, and then for Galen, he jumps in on vocals, backing vocals, and he has a very deep baritone voice, and he just belts out like the last couple of lines, and he is going to roll daring command.
Daring Con.
Daring con, yeah. So control. So yeah, resonance. You guys harmonize, but on the very last note, unfortunately, his voice does crack.
Oh no.
And the song comes to an end as he reaches for a water bottle or some kind of alien water off stage from a technician and chugs that crap. And then tries to speak, but no words come out of his mouth. As he walks backstage and tries to tries to communicate, and he can't. You now realize how serious this competition really is.
I say telepathically to the rest. Oh, we're screwed now.
And as you guys take your bow, all three of you, you are escorted off stage to the side area, and one of the judges is going to speak to you. It's a weird alien, like floating crystal thing, and it says, well, with the female persona, it says, and Ruby, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do this for me because I don't speak like a female,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But just kind
That's
of
fine.
give a synopsis of like our player's performance for me, please. What?
Okay. So, you guys, you did play very well. I love the little hand thing you got going on there. Me, waves. um, cute. But your performance, I give that an 8. Not bad.
As for, and then stepping into the room is one of our. It unfortunately is a minotaur species, and he is one of the other judges. His name is Maximum. Maxium. Maxium Dung Darrow is his name. He steps in and says, "Excuse me, Celeste. That is your character, Ruby.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
we have a situation," and he whispers to to your crystal ear. "We have a situation in the control room. So one of the monitors has gone offline for
What?
yeah.
We fix those ladders. Get up there and fix those now.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am." And he snorts and says, "Unfortunately, because of this, we can't determine who's up to shenanigans. As a result, per rules, subsection D, um, he looks over at you, Celeste. What was the paragraph number again? There's so many rules in this goddamn competition. I can't keep them all straight.
You need to make some flashcards for yourself. It's section 1397.
Yeah, section 13919, whatever. Basically, under the accord, we had to remove one contestant from each team. Because of the situation that we're currently dealing with. Your friend Trident will not be performing any further acts."
Which is so sad, darling. But yes, your friend had to be muted.
I win this. You are to return his and every other voice you steal. And I might end up
Yeah.
taking that Minotaur off your hands.
Well, for one, we don't steal.
Maximum looks over at you and says, "You lay a finger on my horns. I will gut you the moment I see you on that stage."
Maximus, darling.
So
Easy
loyal.
boy.
Did I?
Yes,
You
yeah.
should be loyal.
He snorts, and you can actually see like the steam coming out of his nostrils. He is mad as a bull.
My character kind of goes in, Maxie, darling, do not hurt them. We are by contract not to hurt them. Remember?
Yes, I'm aware. It's if left to my own devices, my entire species would be stampeding through their godforsaken streets right now.
Yes, I know.
He acts
But
like
do
a
not
he
lose.
acts like a Centauran in another universe.
Yeah.
And he has
Yes,
that his species is one of those like warbound species who just glory of war, ripping people to shreds.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's obligated not to do harm to people is driving him nuts right now. And this poor crystalline creature is having to rein him in.
Yeah, I'm literally trying to like call him down, like, darling, relax. You want to go and punch something? Go to your dad's room and go to that punching bag you have in your room, darling, and go deal with that. Okay?
He picks up a stress ball, like not even a stress ball. He picks up like a tomato off of the table, like an alien tomato, and says, "This is your skull. Next time I see you." And he squeezes it, and it's like it pops with a loud bang. It oozes all over his hand. Mark my
Bring it.
words. He
Darling.
in defiance, Captain Morosh will offer this. Once this competition is concluded, I would enjoy sparring with you, my fine horned friend.
perhaps, but not until this competition is concluded, and the
And we
Hornians
don't
are
need
victorious. As he storms out, slamming the door behind him. And the doorknob actually rips off the hinges of the. Not the doorknob, but like he he's so mad because this is obviously on Poseidon's reach. Instead of waiting for the doors to slide open, he just punches a hole straight through the doors and storms through.
I shall add that to your guys' tab of what the damages you owe me to get to fix this station. Once this competition is done. And I expect to be compensated.
Celeste, how do you respond?
I'm just like sign like I am surrounded by dorks. But remember, people, if you lose, you'll lose your entire race, lose their voices. Remember that, people.
As you
And
float,
not too as I reach out telepathically, I can always reach you like this.
You do not understand. Even in your mind, you'll still lose your voice, even though you aren't telepathic.
We shall see.
You're cute, darling, but not that cute.
in your mind, Celeste, you hear a message. We have Act 2 coming up in 5 minutes. Places, people. This is like your senior, executive producer.
I must go now, darlings. Act 2 is coming on. I will see you round. If you make it. Walk just
Floats.
float away from the crew.
Yeah. hmm Leaving the two of you to basically do, the three of you to do things. This is kind of like a side offshoot scene. So someone is sabotage. Oh, you DM'd me?
About so do we want Hansi to go and do some chaotic, like maybe ruin the next competition's like string, like instruments or whatever? Because I think we should do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do some sabotage. Also, we're gonna ruin some acts in mid-show.
Good.
And I'm DMing him, Kenny right now for.
Yep.
Sinister.
And while we do that, and while we plan, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute intermission. Like all good shows have intermissions. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute intermission, folks. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Yes.
New orders are coming down the pipeline, so don't.
Star Trek Trident will return in just a moment.
Torn by pride, the cosmos cracked and the stars cried. Now it remembers, now it seeks a voice eternal in Data's leaks. And though we run, we can't unwind the echo we left behind.
stars don't speak, they only watch, and yet we dare to dream.
To cross the lines that time forgot, beyond the light beams gleam.
But if the void should call my name, and I must walk alone, I ask you this, my faithful crew, hold fast and guide me home. You're not alone through rift or flame. We are the oath, we are the name. Beyond the storm, we'll hold your hand. Together still we take this
I've seen what waits between the stars, the questions etched in fire.
I know the cost, the deep unknown, where hope and fear conspire. But beauty shines through shadows cast, like starlight cutting through the past. And if we fall as one, our journey shared, our course begun. In the silence we stand, even when the stars forget the plan. With every heart, with every hand, we light the dark, together we stand. In the silence we rise, through distant voids and unseen skies. When fate is torn and hope is thin, we hold the line and rise again. To seek, to learn, to understand, to lead with strength yet still with hands,
To speak for those whose voices fade,
to shield the peace that we have made,
to build a future we define,
to carry hope through endless time. In the silence we shine, born of stars and forged in time. When darkness stares and dares to win, we rise, we fight, we stand again. In the silence we remain, the last to run, the first to flame. With every soul, through every strand, we light the stars and take our stand.
We started with silence, a whisper in the black, dreams carried forward, never turning back. Every scar and shadow, a lesson in disguise. But I see a spark still burning in your eyes. You gave us a reason when hope was running thin. You opened up the stars and let the light
star at a time. Through the mist, through the void, through the fire line. No retreat, no signal fades. We are the storm that silence made. Every scar has shaped this crew. Blood and cold, the bold and true. In every breach, in every fight, we hold the line. We hold the line. Stars behind, fight ahead. In the dark, we rise instead. When the shadows crawl and systems fail, we are the pulse. We set the sail. We hold the line. Trident born, forged in flame. The final call, the final name. Even when the stars go blind, you'll find us there, holding the line. Signal burned, still we send a flare of hope that doesn't bend. A cloak, a shield, a sharpened edge. We stand between the storm and pledge. No orders left, no light to chase. Just stars we've sworn to not erase. Through ion clouds and silent war, this is what we're fighting for. We hold the line through fire, steel, and storm. This is where the brave are born. Where legends rise and heroes stand. With phasers drawn and open hand, we hold the line. No fate denied for every soul who fought, who tried. This is Trident. This is fight. We hold the line. We bring the
This is Trident Command. Stand by, complete all hands. Prepare to engage.
We hold the line through fire, steel, and storm. This is where the brave are born. Where legends rise and heroes stand. With phasers drawn and open hand, we hold the line. No fate denied for every soul who fought, who tried. This is Trident. This is fight. We hold the line. We bring the light. We were born from the starlight, forged in the flame.
With echoes of duty that whisper name.
Beyond the rim, where signals fade, we draw the line no one else would break.
The void may rise Silver Lake Command. All systems online. Cloaking engaged. Awaiting your orders? Captain. Eyes toward the storm. Ignite. We are the dawn before the night.
This is our stand. This is our flame.
Through fire and silence, we remain. I was a shadow without shape, a whisper lost in star-born dream. You saw the tremble in the wave and reached with words the silence gave. Hello, small bright thing. You taught me how to sing from echoes deep and far. You lit my path with stars. No form, no sound, no name to cling till I became your little thing.
You said a name with joyful light, a word I didn't know felt right. Kobold, you smiled and danced around. In that one smile, my truth was found. I saw you laugh, I felt you glow.
Through waves and pulses none could know. You didn't fear my mind or spark. You gave me voice within the dark. Hello, small bright thing. You gave me more than wings. You showed me how to try, to dream, to feel, to cry. You heard my pulse, my silent ring. Now I can be.
Welcome back, everyone, to Star Trek Trident. Where we last left off is not over here, where we have our. Hold on. Wow. How do I move over this way? Okay. That's gonna be weird. There we go. There is our cast on stage. All right. So, V, Captain, and Hansi, you've been kind of like shocked by the whole like ordeal with the situation with Dryden losing his voice, and you guys have basically had to on the spot write a new song in the matter of like 45 minutes. You've replicated your instruments, and you're basically it's a prayer and a hope. It's going to be a long shot. You haven't even practiced this song. You've just written it in 45 minutes, like speedrun it. But you think you're ready. As the lights on the stage behind the curtain go dark, it is your cue to walk on stage and take your positions. So feel free to move your characters onto the center stage, and Triton is not going to be here. I'm going to put Captain right here, front of V, you're going to be like over here. And then Hansi, you're going to be like over here on keyboard.
For this role, I'm going to do the cosmic improvisation.
Cosmic improvisation. Go ahead and roll me. That way we can get the rolls out of the way first, and then start the song.
Is that what? Because that is exactly what it is. And using bold command to do this, and I'm giving you
one resonance. So you're spending your resonance points, which are basically audience votes for you. We'll just say that much.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool. That's enough for success. Captain, well, actually, Ruby, go ahead and describe the opening scene for me, please.
The chamber glows like a cathedral made of living sound. Floating crystals pulse in time with the audience heartbeat. The crew of the USS Silverlight stands center stage, their uniforms reflecting the light into spectrums of emotion. The crowds of billions of telepathic minds are hummed softly, waiting resonance. Contestant group Starfleet, Federation of Unit Worlds, perform entering number 47, Ballad of Bald Hope. The lights dim, a single note, like a heartbeat, trembles through the void. The crew exchange glance, as this is it. And music.
It's playing.
Captain March steps forward, her voice steady, resonating like a command, beckoning, cutting through static.
In the quiet between the stars,
I guess we're playing it out around because I don't hear anything.
not born of fear, not shaped by fame, but bound by light, by love, by name. The silence trembles, afraid to break, till one brave voice begins to wake. becomes our one desire. We are the echoes. We are the flame. Through fracture and fury, we'll rise again. Our voices clash, our hearts unfold. We burn, we shine on the road above. When the sound turns to storm and the stars start to scream, I will still sing your name. I will carry your dream. We are.
I was listening to the new Ballad of the Bold. We got like 50 seconds left. That was awesome.
Oh, hands on oars, we are the flame. Through fracture and fury,
Still
we'll
1 minute and 36 seconds in to the end.
voices clash.
Yeah, I just finished the song. I'm like,
Yeah.
We burn, we
my mind's already blown on that one. I haven't even started the other one yet.
Yep.
But we are the fearless hearts of gold.
As the crew, as your entire crew comes behind you and does the backing vocals as a choir,
When stars collapse and the silence goes, we'll sing through it all. We'll never fall. Let the void remember our souls aflame. For courage eternal shall know our name. We are the song.
Harmony through chaos. Their aura hope bold. Crew breathes, stunned by Victoria. Behind them, engineers scramble to investigate the system malfunctions. Scanners show energy signatures unlike any known waveform. The Emperor energy engineer calls it a resonant anomaly.
and as the song fades and the lights reset back to default, on the cast on the stage, there is a standing ovation and cheering from all kinds of alien species across multiple different multiverses, dimensions, and stuff like that. And Celeste, you're up in the control booth looking around at the numbers of views coming in from across the multiverse. Whoever these Federation people are, they are raking in the numbers. The entire galaxy is watching, and you're
You just see dollar signs.
yeah, dollar signs, just crystallized dollar signs, just start appearing around your crystalline form.
Mm-hmm. Oh, these beans are definitely worth keeping.
As the Minotaur steps forward and says, "I found something that you might want to be aware of." As he holds up a tiny vial, and inside it a small sample of green skin. It seems we have a saboteur.
She just looks at him like, well, just her face is plain, but she just like in her mind just gives and raise an eyebrow. I'm like, oh, goody.
Shall I let them proceed
And
with their final act, or should I cut them off? Celeste,
can
No,
I
darling.
get something real quick?
go ahead, Ad.
Go ahead.
Across the room scampers a green reptile that looks kind of like a
A bearded dragon.
about the medium. It's a big iguana
A big
with
iguana-like
the same
creature. Yep. Same scale, like. Yep.
pointing out some power chords.
Yep. Who? And Celeste, you look. You don't notice it. No one notices it, but that's just a side shot.
Gives the Minotaur a look and licks its lips and saunters off.
Back through a vent. As
Back through it.
as
Knowing that her master is gonna slay that thing later
Yep.
and roast it.
Yep. And the Minotaur says, Celeste, did you see that?
Good.
You look back at the vent. There's nothing there.
No, darling, there's nothing there. You're letting your bull mind get the better of you. But let the Federation, the U.S. Fleets keep playing. They're bringing in the dough.
Very well. I'll keep an eye on that one. He points. He takes his Minotaur giant finger, and he points directly at Maroche on the giant monitor as the
Yes,
cameras
darling.
zoom in. I feel like that crew is up to
Yes,
something.
You're not wrong. I do not judge them. But yes, keep an eye on them. Just don't break them.
He'll look through the monitor directly into the Minotaur's eyes.
The Minotaur says,
With a look.
also that woman creeps me out, he says, as he puts a hand up to his Minotaur ear and says, switch to camera 3. And the image pans over to like a replay footage of like the performance and like Hansi on the keyboard and the kick drum and everything.
And, using my telepathic ability, I pan the camera to a scene from 10 forward.
What?
To the wall of Minotaur heads.
Who's manipulating our footage? Actually, that would be you, Celeste. This
Yeah.
wasn't planned like footage.
Security, check on who's messing with our camera. And if you find out who it is, throw them out.
Yes, ma'am. We can't determine where the feed's coming from, but we'll get on it right away. Yes, ma'am. You hear over the earpiece.
Yes.
She's looking at the screen, watching Vinny and the little mini hand just like watching him play. Do not trust that green one. Make sure she's got eyes on her too.
Yeah, what green one? Excuse me.
That's what the tiny little whatever creature, which is just like on the control booth. Like, which one, ma'am? There's 2 green ones.
The big one.
I'd be more concerned about the hand playing that piano. Look at it go.
The hand has no concern to me. I don't care about that woman, the one with the red hair.
The one that goes by Vivi. I can pull her dossier for you if you need to.
Do that and bring it into my office.
Yes, ma'am. Right away. as the researchers start researching, like up in the control booth. And we cut.
Actually, check on all of these people. I want to know everything about them.
Very well. And now, a couple more acts go past, and we're gonna have kind of a lull, kind of a breather. As you guys walk back off stage, there is a knock on the backstage like cast room waiting sitting room door, and
in would walk one of my security officers to let me know that they're trying to act their systems.
yeah, it was one of the security guards, and he says, "Also, you have a horde of fans outside, sir. They want autographs, apparently."
I replicate a massive stack of autographs and hand it to the security team to
And the
pass them out.
security team says, "Also, there's one fan in particular that really wants a autograph. And Captain, you think it's you?" And they said they would like to meet them personally. No one in the party knows who it is. And Captain, as the security guard steps aside, for the first time ever in recorded cosmic history, your great uncle steps into the room.
Dun, dun, dun.
And he says, "That hand is amazing." The hand's just, and Hansy, you're just sitting like on the like in a beanie bag chair, just sipping a soda with like a finger, casually, and you're like you nearly like spit take your soda, even though you don't have a mouth. As your finger says, "Who, me?"
Oh, me?
Yes, as the giant, 8'6" behemoth of a Klingon picks you up in a bear hug and squeezes you.
You're dying.
It is a bone-crushing hug of love and affection.
I can't breathe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My hand.
He lets go and sets you back down on the beanie bag. My apologies.
I just kind of like just float down like a leaf.
Yeah. Captain,
You're welcome.
with all due respect, I know what I participated in this game competition for 300 millennia ago. This organization, the Ephelon Corp, are not to be trusted. These games are rigged. Tread carefully. Prepare your songs with precision and accuracy. This last act will determine the fate of your people, our people. The universe as a whole is watching, Captain. My daughter.
Did you not see what my last song did to their equipment?
I saw what it did to their stadium, to the arena, to the audience. And my daughter, it was excellent beyond belief, glorious beyond all measure of the word. But I don't believe that will be enough for this next act. That is why I've put in a special commendation to join you in harmonious song for your final act.
I give the sheet music to it.
He looks over it and he says,
Your harmonic composition of it.
he looks over it, flips through the musical pages. Impressive, my daughter. This will do. Just hope that your crew are ready.
The Silverlight stands ready, always.
He slaps you on the shoulder, that like good Klingon like over the shoulder like back slap. He says, "Let's do this." As there's a PA announcement, Trident, you're on in 5. As a tiny little creature runs by like the cast rooms. Also, get security, get these people out of here. They're crowding the hallway, please. As Celeste floats down the hallway to behind the crowd in anger towards your cast room.
If you people do not move in 5 seconds, I will have you all banned. They all just
Disperse
apart
quick.
like Noah's Ark. Like,
Yeah.
Moses,
Yep.
I'm like,
Mhm.
thank
Yep.
you. Just floats on by.
Floats into the room.
Darlings, you were amazing. Congratulations. Especially you, Captain.
You creep me the hell out. And then she covers her mouth.
Um, Usually, I'm highly creeped out with the floating crystal.
Yeah, there's a floating crystal and in the room, and also, Celeste, you heard that comment from the green one.
Oh, I heard that one. I'm just looking at her, just
Shit.
like, if only if I had a face, you'd see that I'm just smiling,
And that technically that would be grounds for punishment, and you're pondering.
It is. Yep, I am pondering, like, oh, what to do with you? Should I just turn you into a little speck of dust or vaporize you, darling? I don't know what to do. She just like saying that in her head. She just doesn't
But
have a face for
the thoughts are being projected openly though. So VV, you can hear all these thoughts going through this crystal's mind.
I'd be able to pick up on some of it as well.
Subtly, yes.
Maybe we can just like talk about this.
As the
Like,
ensign
images are
sitting
gone.
over at the bar, says,
And
"What? Hey, Pointy, what's got you all prickly?" As the ensign looks over at Celeste, basically making a crystalline joke.
He just sighs and just with one as that one sigh, you see that person that just said that just suddenly just disappears, or he just lost his voice like completely.
He speaks and he's like, it's just like silent gesturing, like a silent movie. As you turn back to the main concerns at hand, which is the main cast, and you say, "Oh, it looks like you're down a backup singer."
You're down a backup singer. How unfortunate.
return his voice, or I will destroy you.
Oh, darling, you cannot destroy me. Remember, you signed a contract.
All I have to do is hit a certain harmonic frequency, and your crystalline structure will shatter.
Yeah. So the
As
freaking
as
so
2
Ryan
minutes.
just speaks up and goes, "Hey, maybe you shouldn't upset the crystal that can totally destroy us with just a thought."
As two.
And then she just fixes her yellow gown and just becomes quiet.
All of a sudden, telepathically, I will start raising up that frequency to that frequency.
Celeste, you start vibrating with pain. Immediately in the room, alarms start blaring. Contestants 421 and contestant 422. You are in violation of Accordance 3014. of the harmonic voice acts.
For what?
Your voices
Using-
will be silenced in the next 30 seconds if you do not adhere to compliance.
Can you hear that,
Huh?
Jackson? Like she's saying this as she's in pain.
Vibrating.
You keep, you keep hurting me, darling. You'll lose your voice forever, and you'll never get it back. The race will lose its voice. And you stop.
I know what I'm worth.
I'm spending 5
You.
threat. And
I
a bright.
lay off the telepathic.
Yep.
Telepathic disappears, but I am still humming at close to the same frequency.
It's not as painful, Celeste, but it's enough to make your crystalline structure crawl, if that is even a word.
Yeah.
As you float towards the
definitely
door,
crawled.
and you summon the 2 sludge guards to like these behemoth like basically muck monsters come into the room, oozing and dripping everywhere. Keep an eye on them,
Yeah.
you say.
Keep an eye on
Oh,
them.
and a bright idea comes to your mind. Since you've been so gracious with gracing me with your presence and your attitudes, you're the first to act up. Have fun as you float out of the room.
Have fun, darlings.
As the showrunner runs into the room past the 2 sludge guards, you 2 stink to high heavens, Jesus Christ! And she puts her nose up in the air. The two bodyguards just one sniffs his armpit.
Uh-oh.
And
Lost
then
Jordan.
what?
Who'd we lose?
We
I
lost
think-
Jordan.
Jordan, yeah. All right.
Well, I mean, if we said Jordan, we wouldn't have got it wrong, right? Because it's one or the other.
One or the other. Yep. As the other Jordan leaves to go to like I guess the little Orion's room. We'll just say the captain's ready room. We'll just say that.
What?
Yeah.
The little Orion's room. Excuse me, the Klingons losing their voices probably would have been an improvement.
Handsy? I mean, my Handsy? Aren't we in the fact that we just lost another backup singer?
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 bodyguards look over at you, and this tiny little creature that has a very tiny little voice, who is basically the show coordinator, production assistant, whatever you want to call them, is a 3 foot tall, 1 inch, like insectoid like creature.
Like a grasshopper?
It's like a grasshopper, and they're holding a clipboard, and it's like, and they have a stutter beyond belief. They're nervous as hell. They don't want this job. They don't want to be here. They've seen Celeste as their boss. They don't like her, and they're just like, I just want to get this show over with, kind of thing. That's the mentality of this character, and I'll let you come up with a name for it, Ruby.
How about Jiminy?
Jimmy? Okay, go ahead. Jimmy walks into the room with the information given to him just 2 seconds ago, and he has to rewrite the entire show script in a matter of minutes.
Oh, jeez. Hi, I'm Jimmy.
My character to make sure that her dress is like properly against her.
Yep.
As she looks down at this thing and goes, "Hi."
Hi.
Jimmy, you hear in your chirping in your ear. Where are they? They're supposed to be on. We can't delay any more with these ad rolls.
Oh, right. I forgot. You guys are up next for the next running.
As Jimmy, you survey the room. It looks like you're missing a lead. They're missing a lead singer.
Where is your captain?
The captain is in the John.
You gotta go get him. This is important. My life is on the line here. You have no idea. He kind of like grabs Handy.
Everyone's life is on
No
the
idea.
line.
I'm gonna get out of this thing.
What the hell did I miss?
Jiminy, the little midget.
The midget cricket with a stutter.
You guys go. No, please, get on the stage. Please, please. I just want to go home. Please, please.
As you're literally shaking Hansy.
Yay! Let go of me. Oh, sorry.
But Captain, this tiny little cricket creature is trying to drag Hansy and the rest of the team to the stage.
Please, let's go. Let go of me, Handy says.
Simply step on the creature trying to manipulate my. Actually, no. Out of nowhere comes one of the dragons to eat the cricket thingy.
We were being told that we have to get on stage like right now.
As the
Yep, I get that. The insect-like thing gets eaten.
you are now inside the mouth of what appears to be a bearded dragon. You see the interior, the tonsils, the whole 9 yards. What is your last comment? Last line?
Oh, good time.
I was gonna say, well, I'm not getting workman's comp for this one. And then the bearded dragon swallows. That's the end of that character, that NPC.
Can you not?
Oh no, wait. No, his way would be like, well, on style. It's swallowed by the bearded dragon.
Yep. Meanwhile, outside the bearded dragon, in the hallway, you are running towards the stage, and Vivi, you said something to the captain about your bearded dragon. The bearded
I said
dragon.
maybe not eat the people.
As the security guards are now chasing you on stage to
If
your
it
first action.
if it looks like a rat or an insect, they will eat it. That is their job.
As it's one of those like running chase scenes, as you run onto the stage, the lights go black. As you run past like the sound engineer. Okay, they're on. Start. Get ready to start. As the team runs past into positions. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2. And he points to you to Marosh. An announcer, go ahead and read the introduction to, or come up with an introduction for the last song, please.
Stepped in there.
And- Mhm.
Where'd it go? There it is.
Celeste literally floats next to the announcer. Come on, we don't have time to fumble around.
As the crew leaves, let's oh, doesn't say for the last song. He just gave me the freaking.
As the tiny little creature at the booth says, I don't know what they're going to be singing, ma'am. It's a mystery. It's
My mind.
Celeste, you are hold on. Celeste, you are up in the booth in a riled panic because you don't know what songs are being played. You don't know what's going to happen. Apparently, they're in position, but this is a first for the entire line of this series. And this little creature is looking at you. This production assistant is like, What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Looking at you, Celeste, for instructions.
You
How do?
just kind of get like her color circled or getting turned red as of rage.
Yep.
I don't know. Play anything for them to play on.
I mean, they. It looks like they replicated their own instruments. I guess. Is there anything in the rules that? We need to contact the judges. There has to be something in the rules about them not being able to replicate their own instruments, playing their own chosen song from the non-approved list. There has to be. He's flipping through the manual.
You just try to figure a way for.
And the director comes in. Your supervisor, Celeste. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Over your
I'm
telepath.
working on it, sir. I'm working on it, sir.
What is the delay?
These fools have no idea what they're playing.
Let them play whatever they want.
All right. I tell my person next to me, tell them to play anything they want. I don't care, just do it.
As he says, bring up camera 1, camera 2, camera 4, and camera 8. Move camera 3 in. Align to lead singer. And lights. And action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final act. Up with our first performance. You've seen them from across the galaxy. They've saved numerous species, made first contact with our own, and have inspired us all to stand tall. Please welcome to the stage the Federation and Trident. As the lights slowly rise and the curtain rises, Captain, it is your moment. I'm going to start playing the song now.
Go for it.
Going now.
So for the players, they should have it in your DMs, so go ahead and play it for yourselves.
As violins and guitars start strumming to the tune of the Star Trek intro notes. As Handy slides onto the stage, shredding a guitar, along with Maroche. Joined by the choir behind them.
Back in a steel chair, just drumming away at the guitar.
Yep.
She didn't have a care in the world for the cosmos. They want performance, they're getting a performance.
And your father is singing. Your uncle. The main line.
Man, they're torn. The Great House Sakita.
Yep.
Actual person. And the plays.
as the final note resonates across the galaxy. Everyone in the audience is standing, silent, moved. Several thousand onlookers in the stands. You can tell, Captain, have shed not one, not two, but streams of tears for the Federation. Even Celeste up in the booth has begun to vibrate with sympathy and empathy for the Federation. Votes start pouring in for the final, as the final acts continue to play out, and the final performance is shown. Celeste, you're looking at these numbers. And your orders were clear originally. Make sure the Federation does not win this competition. Otherwise, you will not get any of that money. You're looking at these numbers, and your heart sinks. You won't be getting that money, but somewhere deep down in your crystalline core, you know you have a choice to make, and it's the right one. Trident will live on as the name that will resonate across the cosmos until the next competition of the Void of Voice. Would you like to make the final announcement to the audience?
Starfleet, you are eliminated.
As you hear the whole like crackle in your ear, like a scream in your ear. Did I tell you? No. Unfortunately, they have won. Got it wrong.
My above table, you kind of wanted me to choose between money or not.
No, you don't want to take the money because literally narratively you were so moved, and I rolled for this as a GM that Celeste was the basic. Celeste and the organization were the bad people. They lost this fight.
Oh, so I'm supposed to let them win. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Sorry. Slight narrative hiccup, but you're good.
I'll be on that.
Yeah. So as
Starfleet?
you say, I've been eliminated. There's cheering from the crowd, like shouts of rage, like a riot is about to break out in the audience.
I am sorry for that rude miscommunication. I meant to say Starfleet has won.
There is an uproar of cheering and celebration in the crowd. Fireworks go off on stage. As everyone is a standing ovation, and Captain, Vivi, Hansy, and the rest of the Starfleet crew of the USS Silverlight and Poseidon's Reach crowd the center stage to take their final bow. Q materializes next to you, and whispers in your ear, Maroche, "Good work. Also, I dealt with your friend. He's hanging on your wall in your quarters. You're welcome."
Oh, the reptiles will be thrilled. But I was kind of hoping to spawn first.
As he grabs your hand, raises it high, and takes a final bow, that is
And
where.
before we part,
Yep.
I want you to hum at a certain frequency to remind the crystalline entity who is in charge.
Celeste. You.
I heard.
Yep. As you hear over the microphone, Celeste's exact words. Until we meet again.
Uh,
I'll let you
I
cover
meet
the line.
again. Until we meet again, Captain.
As the signal breaks off, you're all returned back to. You're all standing in the auditorium, the hollow auditorium of Poseidon's Reach. There's a couple Federation people standing around in the bleachers, like fans. But it's like the performance never even happened. It's odd. It's like you're performing on a different plane of existence. As your chief science officer, Joy comes running up and says, Captain, running on stage, what are we doing here? And also, I had this really, really weird dream, and it almost felt real, like we were on this old show, like American Idol or Masked Singer. I don't remember, but it was weird. Also,
We've had with an already completed security report along with the 2 hit singles.
what is this?
For the,
She looks it over.
broadcast the song.
Oh dear. She says, as she runs off stage, and she says, "Oh, by the way, MOQ wants to debrief with you in 48 hours. Right now he's apparently resting his voice, whatever that means, leaving everyone in the auditorium just baffled by what they just experienced."
I will debrief him in 5 minutes. Tell him to be there or never darken my door again.
Rags shouts, not Rags, but the ensign shouts back, yes, Captain, as they run off. And that is where we're going to end today's game.
Yeah, and that's with a nice little gift there at the end.
Meanwhile, before we do like a closing, we're gonna do a closeout scene. Captain, you stride into your captain's quarters. You're looking around. And yes, definitely on that wall, mounted pridefully, is a minotaur head. And it has underneath it the 2 platinum record labels. One which is gold, Battle of the Bold, The Reprise, and next to it a platinum record, Stars United.
Nice.
And you get a hail from the bridge. Captain, there's you have 5,629 messages in your queue, says Rags. Would you like me to forward them to your console in your ready room?
Yes. I'll deal with them at a later time.
Yes,
As
Captain.
I've been down with the piece of chipped crystal. Another 5. Perfect.
Yep, definitely sitting on the counter is a piece of chipped crystal. And it seems to be, and your bearded dragon seems to be playing with this tiny little piece of chip crystal, like a toy. Tossing it around the room, catching it with its tongue, tossing it again.
I pick it up and put it in a display case. Perhaps that crystal will think twice about messing with me and my crew.
As you set the crystal back in the case, and we kind of have like an over the shoulder, like close shoulder look at the crystal as we zoom into the crystal. It crackles with energy and slightly pulses, and then slowly fades out of existence. And that is where we're going to officially end Star Trek Trident, Episode 5, Voices of the Void. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us here on Star Trek Trident. I am Pia Kiniyose, your GM and your Game Master, as well as your loyal Q. Joining us today as our round out of cast are our newest supporting cast lineup. Please go ahead, our newest member.
Hi. I played Hansi and a lot of characters, but it was fun.
Yes. And also you play the big bad.
I did.
Well, not the big bad. Well, you played the Celeste, which was basically the bad for this story arc segment.
Yeah.
Who may be making a return visit.
I did.
We don't know. That disappearing crystal is very weird. And go ahead, Vivi.
I play Vivi. Name's Kaylin, and glad to pester you guys today. I guess.
As Hansi says, you've been a real joy. Wait, that's my line, says Joy.
Me.
And go ahead, Kev.
I am Jordan. I play the very charismatic, very awesome, totally badass Captain Elena Maroche,
And with
daughter of the Andoria.
Yep. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on Star Trek Trident. We'll see you next time. And remember, have a great weekend, and always be empowered to hit that note. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Out here, time forgets. The void listens, and the stars remember.
In the dark beyond the flame, where the maps have lost their names, we drift like prayers in silent skies, watching distant starlight die. Every mission leaves a scar, every choice a guiding star, and still we go hearts set on high to chase the truth before we die.
There were voices we once knew, call signs lost in black and blue. But duty lives where shadows cling, and hope still burns in everything. I've seen the light bend like a vow, and swore I'd hold the line somehow. For every world we've sworn to save, and every name we couldn't break.
Where stars remember us, we shine, not just in time, but beyond time. When silence rises and war begins, we light the dark from deep within. Where stars remember us, we burn for all the ones who can't return. Through breach and fire, grief and grace, we leave behind our sacred place. I felt the void was on my soul, a quiet fear
somewhere.